Alright, we here with my man Sweet Lick, the host to do the most. You already know what it is. Sweet Lick, we here most hated Friday. It's going on real big out there. But definitely look forward to my man Sweet Lick next bash. Sweet Lick, holla at the people.
What we got coming up? Oh yeah, August 9th, we got Birdie's birthday bash at Main Street Annex, August 9th. You know what I'm saying? We got Most Hated Friday tonight, packed house, live, everybody having a good time. Thanks for the support tonight, and then y'all come out there August 9th, Main Street Annex.
It's me.
Hollywood Jack.
The Academy.
What up?
Turntable Genius.
It's trigger the flipper,
It's
break
me.
the flipper, break
Flip it.
this white as shit.
Hey.
That 4.5, that 9 is split. It's coming back to 36. It's trigger the flipper, break the flipper, break this white as shit. That 4.5, that 9 is split. My nigga come and get it quick. It's tricky,
It's tricky.
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 it's tricky,
It's tricky. Hey, Stuart.
I don't do magic, the tricks off of kids, but I pull a brick out of hell like Houdini.
Voila.
Pull it to the trap with a bird in the back, trick you, then disappear like a genie. 1 brick, 2 brick, 3 brick, 4. I don't speak English, no, I blow. Don't hit my phone, leave me alone, cause I'ma act like I speak Swahili.
Hey.
No top bow, make a brick do a split. Watch it come back to a whole 36. Playing with them bows, got a young nigga rich. Put suicide doors on an old Crown Vic. Cocaine paint, same color, cool whip. First class on a flight, smelling like a zip. No U-Haul, but we move quick. Copper 8 ball with no proof stick. It's trigger the flipper,
It's me.
break the flipper,
Flip
break
it.
this white as shit.
Hey.
That 4.5, that 9 is split. It's coming back to 36. It's trigger the flipper, break the flipper, break this white as shit. That 4.5, that 9 is split. My nigga come and get it quick. It's tricky,
It's tricky.
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 it's tricky. Now
Stuart.
back on 18th Street,
My
I
block.
spend most of my days
What?
chillin' watching my cousin serving blow to the J. He had it hard, had it soft, and either way he got paid. Drive through or dine in, that white girl go both ways. Now I'm in my shell toes, or them dope man Nikes, but I finesse from a distance, ain't got a touch tryna write. But if you do handle chickens, you still alright in my book. Even though I know how to cook, I'd rather sell you a hook. Finesse, it's trigger the flipper,
It's
break
me.
the flipper,
Flip
break
it.
this white as shit.
Hey.
That 4.5, that 9 is split. It's coming back to 36. It's trigger the flipper, break the flipper, break this white as shit. That 4.5, that 9 is split. My nigga come and get it quick. It's tricky,
It's tricky.
it's tricky,
It's tricky.
it's tricky,
It's tricky.
it's tricky,
Stuart.
it's tricky,
It's tricky.
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 it's tricky,
It's